products. Medical, disability income, and long-term care insurance are the best-known forms of health insurance. Other types of health insurance play an important though limited role in providing financial security against the risk of illness and injury. These limited-risk health policies cover a smaller variety of risks. They are also called special risk policies. Limited-risk policies cover limited perils. While most health insurance policies cover loss from many perils with limited exclusions, a limited-risk policy covers fewer perils. Example: a major medical expense insurance policy covers medical care for almost all types of illnesses and injuries. A dental insurance policy, a type of limited-risk health insurance policy, only covers medical care for teeth. Types of limited policies. The most common types of limited-risk policies are accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, insurance. Hospital indemnity insurance. Critical illness, dread disease, insurance. Blanket health insurance. Prescription drug insurance. Vision insurance. Dental insurance. Credit insurance. Accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, insurance. One of the oldest types of limited risk policy is accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, insurance. It resembles life insurance because it pays a lump sum of money if the insured suffers accidental death or dismemberment. AD&D insurance is available as an individual policy, through a group insurance policy, or as a rider. AD&D riders are often added to a life or health insurance policy, either medical expense or disability income, for a small additional premium. Purpose of AD&D insurance. While more deaths result from illness than accidental injury, accidental losses are significant because they occur suddenly. AD&D policies are pure accident policies that pay benefits only for accidental loss. Illness-related losses, even sudden ones, like heart attacks, are not covered. Example: Kara suffers from diabetes. The disease results in the amputation of her foot. Her AD&D policy will not pay benefits for the loss because the amputation was a consequence of her illness, and not the result of an accident. Melanie is fatally injured in an auto collision. Her AD&D policy will pay benefits because her death was a consequence of her accident. AD&D policies pay a lump sum benefit if the insured, through accidental injury, dies, loses one or more limbs, loses eyesight or hearing, total deafness. Accidental means versus accidental results. AD&D policies define accident in one of two different ways: accidental means and accidental results. Policies that pay on an accidental means basis require that both the cause and the result of an accident arise by chance. Example: James takes medicine as prescribed by his doctor. He dies from an adverse reaction to the drug. His AD&D policy defines accident based on whether the cause and its result were intended. Because James intentionally took the medicine that caused his death, the policy will not pay benefits. AD&D policies that use the accidental results definition require only that the death or injury be an accident. The cause of the accident does not matter. This definition favors the insured. Some states require accident policies to use the accidental results definition. Example: Joe takes medicine as prescribed by his doctor. He dies from an adverse reaction to the drug. His AD&D policy defines accident based on whether the results were intended. Because Joe's death was not the intended result of taking the medicine, the policy will pay benefits. AD&D benefits. Two types of benefits are available through an AD&D policy, one for dismemberment and one for death. In both cases the benefit is paid in a lump sum. The difference between the two is the benefit amount. The benefit payable for accidental death is the principal sum. It is the largest benefit that the policy can pay. The principal sum can be any amount the applicant wishes to apply for, within the insurer's issue limits. The benefit payable for accidental dismemberment is the capital sum. The capital sum depends on the type of dismemberment and is a percentage of the principal sum. Extreme losses, such as loss of sight in both eyes or loss of both legs, may pay 100% of the principal sum. The policy may list many different capital sums for various losses. Example: Beth's AD&D policy pays a principal sum of $100,000, a capital sum of 50% for loss of a limb, and a capital sum of 5% for loss of a digit. Therefore, her policy will pay $100,000 if she dies in an accident, $50,000 if she loses an arm or leg in an accident, $100,000 if she loses both arms or legs, $5,000 if she loses a finger or toe in an accident. Primary and contingent beneficiaries. AD&D policies have a death benefit, so the insured must designate a beneficiary. The beneficiary will receive the death benefit proceeds upon the insured's death. With AD&D insurance, the cause of death must be accidental injury. Both a primary beneficiary and a secondary, or contingent, beneficiary may be designated. For a primary beneficiary to receive the death benefit, he or she must be alive after the insured's death. For a secondary, or contingent, beneficiary to receive the death benefit, there can be no primary beneficiaries alive. If no beneficiary is named, the death benefit is paid to the decedent's estate. If more than one person is named as primary beneficiary, the portion of the death benefit that each is to receive should be specified. Example: Paul names his wife, Roxanne, and their 2 children as the primary beneficiaries of his AD&D policy. He specifies that Roxanne will receive 50% of the death benefit, and the children will each receive 25%. Paul names his brother Peter as the contingent beneficiary. Peter will not receive any portion of the death benefit unless Roxanne and the children die before him. When several levels of contingent beneficiaries are designated, each level has a lesser claim to the policy proceeds than the level above it. Hospital indemnity insurance. Hospital indemnity insurance pays for personal expenses not covered by insurance during hospitalization, such as travel expenses to and from medical care. If the insured is hospitalized, periodic benefit payments, weekly or monthly, are paid to the policy owner, not the medical care provider. Hospital indemnity insurance is available to individuals or groups. Credit disability insurance. Credit companies buy credit disability insurance to cover the risk of a debtor becoming disabled and unable to pay off the loan. It pays a monthly benefit equal to the loan payment amount. The benefit period matches the remaining loan period, with the benefit amount matched to the loan balance at the time of disability. Benefits are payable as long as the insured debtor remains disabled. Critical illness insurance. Also known as dread disease insurance, critical illness insurance covers a specific disease or illness. Some critical illness policies cover only one disease, and others cover more. Risks commonly covered under critical illness policies include: please pause the audio and review the table. There are few limits to what might be covered under a critical illness policy. The policy is a valued contract that pays a lump sum to the policy owner if the insured suffers a covered loss. The money can be used for any purpose, though its intended purpose is to pay for the cost of care. The insured does not need to be hospitalized to qualify for benefit payments. Blanket health insurance. Blanket health insurance is an accident-only policy issued to an organization to protect a group of individuals engaged in a specified group activity. Schools commonly use these policies to cover participants in athletics programs. Summer camps use them to cover campers, and volunteer fire departments use them to cover volunteer firefighters. Blanket insurance covers individuals only while they participate in the covered activity. Vision insurance. Vision insurance reimburses the insured for the cost of eye exams, usually limited to 1 per year. Vision correction materials, such as eyeglasses and contact lenses. Specific eye diseases. The Affordable Care Act treats pediatric vision care as an essential health benefit. Therefore, insureds under 19 years of age are entitled to this benefit. Dental insurance. Dental insurance is a form of medical expense coverage for routine and specialized dental care. Such care includes: please pause the audio and review the table. While some insurers sell individual dental insurance policies, most coverage is provided through group plans. Group dental coverage may be provided through an indemnity plan or a prepaid plan. The Affordable Care Act treats pediatric dental care as an essential health benefit. Therefore, insureds under 19 years of age are entitled to this benefit. Dental indemnity plans? Like other traditional forms of health insurance, dental indemnity plans reimburse the insured for the cost of covered dental care. Reimbursement follows an annual deductible and coinsurance. Example: Mary has a dental indemnity plan that requires a copayment of $50 for each covered treatment and a coinsurance payment of 20%. She incurs a dental bill of $500 for dental services and pays her copayment of $50. $500-$50 equals $450. She is now responsible for the coinsurance amount of 20% of the $450 balance. $450 times 20% equals $90, so Mary's total out-of-pocket expenses now total $140. Her plan will pay the balance of the bill, or 80% of the $450 balance. $450-$90 equals $360. Under a dental indemnity plan, an insured can choose any dentist or dental care provider. The plan cannot limit the choice of provider. However, most require the insured to select from a network of dentists or dental providers to take full advantage of the plan's benefits. Dental insurance benefits. Most plans group covered treatment and benefits into 3 classes. Each class provides specific types of treatment and percentages of coverage. Example: Category 1 treatment includes diagnostic and preventive care, such as routine exams and cleanings. This level of treatment may be covered at 100%. Category 2 treatment includes basic procedures such as fillings, extractions, and periodontal treatment. This level may be covered at 70 or 80%. The insured pays the balance. Category 3 treatment is for major procedures, such as oral surgery. It is usually covered at a lower rate, such as 50%. Some plans impose a waiting period. The insured pays the balance. Some dental indemnity plans provide for a predetermination of benefits. If the estimated cost of recommended treatment exceeds a certain amount, the insured may need to contact the insurer to determine the benefits that the insurer will pay. The insured pays any remaining expenses. Other characteristics of dental indemnity plans include coverage limited to a usual and customary rate, UCR, fee schedule that determines how much will be paid for each covered service or treatment. Maximum annual benefits, $2,000 to $3,000, per insured. Exclusion for cosmetic dental treatment. Prepaid dental plans. A prepaid dental plan provides dental services that were paid for in advance by the plan sponsor, typically an employer. Prepaid dental plans function much like a health maintenance organization, HMO. In fact, prepaid dental plans are sometimes called dental HMOs, DHMOs. Like an HMO, a prepaid dental plan uses a network of providers who render the plan's contracted services at an agreed-upon price. Also, like an HMO, a prepaid dental plan provides all dental care to a subscriber for a nominal copayment amount. While an indemnity dental plan charges a fee for every service, a prepaid dental plan charges only a modest copayment when the service is rendered. In exchange for the monthly fixed prepayment, the dental care provider renders the contracted services, regardless of cost, type, or frequency. Prepaid dental plans usually do not have a deductible. Copayments are usually not required for diagnostic and preventive services, such as routine dental cleanings and examinations. Affordability. Prepaid dental plans are less expensive than traditional indemnity dental plans even though they provide the same types of services. Limits and exclusions. Prepaid dental plans, like HMOs, require subscribers to receive dental care from their primary care dentist. An exception is made for emergency dental care received outside the HMO network. Dental HMOs list conditions that limit or exclude coverage. For instance, cleanings may be limited to 2 per year. Cosmetic dentistry is usually excluded. Dental PPO plans. A dental preferred provider organization, dental PPO, plan offers the affordability of a prepaid dental plan with the freedom to choose a dentist. Like an indemnity plan, a dental PPO charges for each covered service. However, the subscriber only pays a coinsurance amount that is a small percentage of the total charge. Like a dental HMO, subscribers are encouraged to use a dentist in the plan's network. The subscriber can use a dentist who is not in the network, but the copayment amount will be higher. Other special risk policies. While the term special risk is sometimes used interchangeably with limited risk, special risk also refers to a limited type of insurance that protects against unique hazards or risks. Some real-life examples of special risks are an actress and model who insures her legs, a singer who insures her voice, a guitarist who insures his fingers, a food critic who insures his taste buds. For your review, limited risk policies are also called special risk policies. They cover limited perils. Examples of limited risk policies are AD&D, hospital indemnity, critical illness, dread disease, blanket health, prescription drug, vision, and dental policies. AD&D policies offer two types of benefits, one for dismemberment and one for death. In both cases the benefit is paid in a lump sum. The benefit payable for accidental death is the principal sum. The benefit payable in the event of accidental dismemberment is the capital sum. Hospitalization is not necessary to be eligible for critical illness benefit payments. Blanket insurance covers participants when they are actively participating in the covered activity. Under a dental indemnity plan, an insured is reimbursed for covered dental expenses. The insured can choose any dental care provider. Dental indemnity plans cover diagnostic and preventive services, Category 1, fillings, extractions, and periodontal services, Category 2, and major services such as oral surgery, Category 3. Coverage for Category 1 treatment is usually at 100%, at 70 to 80% for Category 2 treatment, and at 50% for Category 3 treatment. Prepaid dental plans function like a health maintenance organization, HMO, using a network or providers who render all dental care to a subscriber for a nominal copayment amount. A special risk policy insures a unique hazard or risk, typically associated with a particular insured.
Okay, so here's our 4 questions for this lesson. We get right on it because this was a long chapter. Dental plans commonly group covered treatment and benefits, and how many classes? I'm going to say 3. The choices are 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a characteristic of dental insurance indemnity policies. The choices are deductibles and coinsurance, coverage for cosmetic dentistry, lower cost than prepaid dental insurance plans, limited choice of providers. I want to say deductibles and coinsurance. All right, number 3, a dental plan that categorizes covered treatments into 3 categories will typically place diagnostic and preventive care in all Category 1, 2, or 3, or all 3 categories. That would probably be a question on the test, too, because you'll need to know the difference. All right, which is the amount that is paid for death under accidental death and dismemberment insurance policy? The choices are primary amount, principal sum, capital sum, or indemnity amount. I'm going to guess and say primary amount. All right, let's see how we did. I got one wrong. We'll do that one first. So the last one is principal sum. This is the amount that is paid for death under an accidental death and dismemberment insurance policy, is the principal sum. All right, now let's go back up and review these. I got all these right. A miracle happens all the time when I get 75% or more. All right, dental plans commonly group covered treatment and benefits into 3 classes. That is the correct answer. Number 2, The characteristic of dental insurance indemnity policies is deductibles and coinsurance. And the dental plan that categorizes covered treatments into 3 categories typically place diagnostic and preventive care in category 1, such as routine exams and cleanings. All right, so that's it on this one. It's good 20 minutes here. I'll see you on the next one.